What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody here. Give me 2 weeks as usual. You know I'm always tripping. There we go, there I am. I wanted to explain a few things that's going on with me, I guess, with us, I guess. Let me stop umming, I hate that. Yes, this will be the ultimate prep test. Yes, it will. Yes, it will be the ultimate prep test. But before I get going, I want to let everybody know. If you are in the eye of this storm, if you are, hey, Crafty Mom, that goes for you too, Crafty Mom. If you're in Florida, in one of the alleyway cities, then you need to be packing up and rolling up out of here. Now, I am not from Florida, but we're down here so much. We've seen a lot of this kind of weather, and we do live in the Carolinas, so we know how crazy this can get. So I wanted to check in with y'all and see, are you staying or going? If you're staying and going, tell me where you are. Lala says, prayers for Florida and all in its path. Thank you for that. Earl JK said, evacuate now. Earl, where are you now though? It strengthened way too fast. It did. Let me see. Hey, Michelle Clayton. He said, hey from Detroit. What's going on? Fifi's Journey, hello, Led. Hey, Homestead in the Hood. Said, peace, Led Farmer in chat. Thank you for that. Let me see, have about another 1 minute commercial. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. Just come on in. Was here for Irma staying in Orlando. Okay, we're in Orlando right now. And everybody hating when I say what I call it, Kissimmee. I told you when I finally move here, I say it right. So when you start hearing me say Kissimmee right, then you'll know I probably live down the street from you. Crafty Mom, you here with me? Are you staying or going? Let me see. Surf through the wrath of Wilma. Okay, right. I'm gonna keep saying Kissimmee until I move here. People see far. People see. Some people say stay. Some people say go. You know. Let me see. Denise C says, thank you for your prayers. Pillar says, prayers to all Floridians, trusting God and rebuke the approaching storm. Watch for the salvation. Oh, thank you very much. How are y'all doing? Have you moved yet? No, we're just here right now. We're on business. Sean Bless, I appreciate your content. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. You saw that, Fifi? Man, cut it out. You know, like, give me a break. I told you I won't let that fly. I don't care how cool the person is. Nah. Thank you, Chewy. Casnot is in Alabama. Okay. So here's the situation. That's going to be coming next week. That's going to be coming next week. Happy Mac, if you are in an area where you're thinking about going, do it now. Very true. Nerds World, I'm going to be introducing that. I was supposed to introduce it now, but we have a hurricane coming. So we're going to be talking about that too. Okay? And I'll be able to save you some money if you're looking into it. A good friend of mine that came out to the camp, she was asking about it, and I'm going to tell her and everybody else all about it. The hurricane, if you are here in Florida, or if you've ever been through this situation, do you plan on going or staying? Now, I have a lot of friends here on YouTube that are here in Florida that, are kind of on the fence. I got GG's Natural and Eco Neighbor. They're kind of, figuring out what their next move about to be. Then I got Starduster 2. I think everybody saw her video earlier today or last night. And she out of here. But they're right. So who said they're in Fort Lauderdale? Joseph Young in Fort Lauderdale. JC says, greetings from Orlando, Florida. I'm near the airport. I'm staying. Okay. Yolanda says, good evening. How you doing, Yolanda? Chrissy, East Coast, Florida, staying Central West, already getting evacuated. Okay, got you. When I lived in Florida, Category 3, and I bounced. Got you. So I want to touch on something that was given to us. They passed out a letter basically saying, if you stay, good luck. In a nutshell, if you stay, good luck. Keep your curtains closed just in case you get some windows busted out. Somebody, I'm feeling that right now. Say, Ollie says, listen to your gut. Amen. And all the help that's at our condo, they ain't coming to work. So if you need something, you better get it now. If you don't have it, we'll be over there, Crafty Mom, if something pop off. Now here's the other thing too. Let me lift this up so this light can stop glaring on top of me like that. 15 minutes away. Okay, that's good to know. Let me see. West Coast has 0 tolls because of evacuation. Okay. When we came, I knew at the time I couldn't back out, and we knew the situation we were getting into. We didn't know it was going to get this bad. So by the time we got here is when we knew, okay, in a few days, this might get ugly. So here's the deal. We gonna hang out. But I knew, I was like, just in case the little bit I'm hearing, y'all know me. Let me see, Yolanda said, did they open up all the turnpike lanes? Somebody said yes, for free. No, that's the tolls. I'm pretty sure they're gonna open up the turnpike. They can't do that, But we knew what we had to do, and we knew, don't come down here half-cocked. I was not gonna bring my trailer. Thank you, Byron Holmes. I was not gonna bring my trailer. So once I found out we might get in a pickle, my bug out trailer, I brought that with me. And we got our bug out bags, we got solar generators, we got solar panels, we got extra batteries, everything. Okay, how's the grocery stores and shortages? I'm not gonna say there's no shortages, but there's not nothing to get all crazy about. Like, oh, we're running out of food, news at 11. No, it ain't there. The thing that's bad about being in the store is you can't get out legally. You will get in the store, you will get your items that you need, but getting out, you got your self-checkout line and it's going to the back of the store. So the whole thing is getting out of the store. You're gonna be waiting in the store just to check out for over an hour, right? Now, that's one thing. 2, water. We filled up everything in the whole condo with water, bathtubs, sinks, and everything else. And I went out and got more 5-gallon buckets because, I didn't bring my 5-gallon buckets because I was like, we're going to Florida. Nah, I went out and bought a bunch of 5-gallon buckets, filled them all up with water. We got our filters. We got everything I had at camp, even a tent Everything I had at camp, I emptied my doggone trailer out one day. The next day, I'm filling it right back up. We got candles, lighters. Look, y'all know me. I got everything, food. In my bug out bags, I got food rations. We got everything we gonna need that we could survive for months right here if we had to. If we had to, water and all. I even went and got some more kitty litter because it works so good. So for everybody that is watching this, I want to tell you, don't do as I do. If you know this is coming and you ain't ready for it, get out. The only problem to me is getting out. Number one is, where are you going? I can see just going, this is coming from the west and it's coming up the whole leg of Florida. I can see going east, further east, but you don't know if this is going to turn. Yeah, more kitty litter today. No, I'm not playing a revealed light. This is serious. That's why I'm trying not to laugh. It's a serious situation. So if you live in Florida and you've been doing this for years, there's nothing I can tell you because I'm not from here and I'm not, familiar like that with the situation. I just know in the Carolinas, when we hear some stuff, people think we're getting crashed. My family call me all the time and be like, get out of there. They said all of y'all dead if you stay. And we down in the Carolinas like, it's going to be all right. We've seen worse. We'll know. I'm going to tell you another one. New Orleans Gardner, Tino. Everybody always telling her to get out of Louisiana. She be like, I've been living here for all this time. I know exactly when to go and I know exactly when to stay. And she ain't been wrong yet because she's still, she's still alive today doing her thing. So let me see. Say they evacuated Boca Raton. We have friends in Fort Myers. How you doing, Container Crops? Good to see you. Say, I'm sorry, but I never leave my house. I have to stay. Everything here is too precious. Crafty Mom, nothing is more precious than your life. Nothing. Okay? I'm going to put that out there. There's nothing wrong with staying if you can handle it, if you're ready to stay. But nothing is worth your life. Nothing. Trust and believe all of my stuff is packed up and ready to go at a moment's notice. Look. Like we didn't fully unpack like we normally do. Stuff ain't in the cabinets and stuff. But look at this. I'm not kidding around. Wait, I can show you better. So everything we have is like really actually. Everything we have is really literally ready to be picked up and put back in a truck and leave. I hate doing it this way. And I hate being kind of uncomfortable, but some stuff you have to take care of, you have to do, but your life is not worth it, okay? I got my ear to the grindstone, and I know, even brought the bug out bikes. I even brought our bug out bikes just in case. I even brought 10 gallons of gas just in case. I keep my truck topped up with fuel just in case. We ain't even really going nowhere. Everything I need is right here at the condo. But no way. You just don't know. Stay. If you feel that you're ready, go for it. That don't mean just because you're ready, you're never leaving. Because if it get too stupid, Eco Neighbor, what's up, man? You down here too. Eco Neighbor in the house, y'all. He down here in Florida, and he in that where they saying is supposed to whip around and kick him in the nuts. How you doing, Alberto Mendez? We in Orlando, Maggie. Misty Diane says, Misty, but where are you in Florida? We're in Orlando, in Kissimmee. Kissimmee. No? Kissimmee. When do you estimate the storm will hit Florida? It's supposed to start kind of tonight, and where I am, it's supposed to start tonight and then go on from there. Let me see. Chrissy Faith says, we are northeast coast. We headed south if hurricane goes north. We have a plan in play. Exactly. And you know what? I said the same thing. I was like, you jugging them, right? You jugging them. If he coming this way, man, whip around this way and go back where he was, right? You don't got to run all the way up to Ohio or all the way up to Canada trying to get away from this hurricane, because Canada is getting their tail whipped too by a hurricane up there. No, I ain't gonna be no storm chaser. No, thank you. How you doing, Myra McLean? I got to get you out to that the next meetup, the next camp meetup. So I wanted to talk about this storm, and I wanted to make sure everybody is safe. I didn't want to talk y'all ear off tonight because I am, number one, exhausted. Number two, I'm relaxing. But I want to make sure everybody know it's just because you're ready. And that's another thing I wanted to get through. Everybody is ready. How many people is ready? You got your preps. How many people? I don't care where you live right now, but how many people got their preps and they ready for just about anything? Show of hands. How many people is prepped up and ready for about anything? Let me see. Black Nurse says, you live in a condo or a house in Florida. I don't live in either in Florida. I'm in a condo. My house is in South Carolina. Everybody ready? Right. Felicia Charles said, could always have more. Okay, the reason, let me see. Everybody putting it up. Andy says, stocked up plus Big Berkey. Okay. Everybody ready? So, I'm glad everybody said they ready. Here's the thing I wanted to say. I wanted to make sure everybody put their hand up. So, here's something, no disrespect to anyone. Just because we are all ready, there's a thin line between being fully prepped out and fully ready and fully stupid. Did you hear me? It's a difference. It's a very thin line between being prepped up and stupid. It's almost like if I got a 10 millimeter and I'm not scared of no bears no more because I got a 10 millimeter on my hip. Stay away from bears. That's the smart thing to do. Deter the bears. That's the smart thing to do before you have to find out whether your 10 millimeter works or not on this bear. Okay? And practicing your preps and your skills on this bear. There's a thin line between being ready, being prepped, and being stupid. Just because you ready, you're ready. I know you are, because I'll be this way sometimes. She got to talk me off the ledge sometime. I'm ready for anything, right? Okay. But let's not be stupid and put ourselves in harm's way where we have to use our gear. If we can steer around it and we can walk away from it, just like a fight, do it. Do it. If you can ignore it, walk around it, stay away from it, deter it, do it. That is your first prep. Number one, right out the gate, is to not have to use your preps. Period. Right? That's prep number one. What can you do to keep from you having to use any of your stuff? Some people will walk right past that and just forget about reality and being like, oh, I got my drinking straw, I got my Bowie knife, I got my saw, and you start walking into the hurricane. Don't do that. Don't do it, But I wanted to touch on that because I know it's a lot of people like, we couldn't make it to the camp, but we about to practice our preps in this hurricane. Don't do that. Don't do it, okay? So I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna take some questions, then I'm gonna get out of here. 30-minute live today, believe it or not. Number one is I was gonna put out the greenhouse lounge as long as all get out of everybody coming together. And I had a malfunction. I had somebody say something about why would you do that and something or other, and they just don't understand how this works. So with the Wi-Fi, I'm not even sure how the Wi-Fi is looking right now. With the Wi-Fi and the storm coming, everything is really weird and glitchy. So uploading a 30-minute video is almost impossible right now. Hey, Andale Homestead. What's up, Learning to Grow My Own? Good to see y'all in here. TLC in the garden. How you doing? Lorenzo said, here in Miami, we've been getting plenty of heavy rain and nonstop tornado warnings since noon. We've even been getting tornado, what was them sirens? Storm warnings?
Just warnings about what's going on.
Okay, just warnings on our phones and smart devices all day. Let me see. Homestead in the Hood said, protection, righteous, and guidance, peace and blessing. Thank you, Homestead in the Hood. Let me see. The post living rural part of the country. Power is weird at best, and normal day we stay in a constant state of prepared. But with that being said, we could be out here under 10 minutes if need be. Out of here in 10 minutes. There you go. That's another one, and I thank you for that. How long would it take you? Remember I was saying practice your preps, your emergency preps. I was saying this in videos in the past. Your drills, remember me? Anybody remember me talking about running drills? How long will it take you to get out and literally be out of here? Not how long would it take you to put your shoes on. How long would it take you to get all of your stuff, your bug out bag, get in the car, and start driving off? How long would it take you? That's very important. You're gonna have to make some serious decisions. Something gonna have to stay. You can't be grabbing everything. Everything should be at your front door, just like I just showed you. Everything should be at your, see my front door? Everything should be right here, grabbable, and go. Let me see what we got. Okay. Say 2 confirmed tornadoes near Miami so far. I believe it. So the video of the camp is still coming out. So I wanted to let everybody know that's still coming out, and it's going to be a premiere because I know everybody going to have something to say. And I was like, the comment section just ain't going to hit it. I know premieres kind of suck, but for the most part, this one needed to be in a premiere. This one really ain't for views. And some people gonna be like, what is this? The people that were there will understand exactly what we put in this video. Hey, Black Tropical Homestead, what's going on? What's going on with you? The people that were there will understand what's going to be in that camp video. The only thing I can say, if you get to a point in this video where you don't know what's going on, or you can't see what's going on, like the movie night party, s'mores party, if you don't know what's going on, all I can tell you is it's some good words being spoken, so close your eyes and listen. But for the most part, come to the next one. For the most part, come to the next one. Eco Neighbor say a lot of utility trucks and ambulance are coming in on I-10 headed east. That's another thing about bugging out right now, everybody. Bugging out right now, that's dangerous too. Because I-4, and you said I-10, is jam-packed. Jam-packed. This is another one that I was talking about. Waiting till the last minute. That is ridiculous. Hey, Just Dorsha. How you doing? I'm gonna tell you, when I went into Walmart and the lines was through the whole store, I was able to say, you know what? I can do without more batteries, more, Duracells or something, or Energizer batteries. I could do without that for my headlamps and stuff like that. Thanks to my brother, Sunday Backyard Farmer, he blessed us with some nice rechargeable flashlights that I got back here charging right now, and some headlamps. Thank you, my brother. Just Dorsha, please tell your husband he good looking out, because that's part of my real prepping gear now. And those are charging back there. I just want it to be extra, extra. You can't go. And listen, this is something that we talked about. People was like, having a flotation device is stupid. I got them blow up flotation devices. I brought them flotation devices with me, because I meant what I said when I said it. I got 10 gallons of gas, and 10 gallons of gas will get me another good 200 miles. Right now, my truck can get me almost home from here. Then, if I put in this other little bit of gas, I could probably get home somewhere to a family member's house. I'll probably end up over Black Tropical Homestead up there or something. Let me see, what was that? But I got enough to make it and get out of here. Just Dorsha, where am I? I am in Orlando, Florida. And it's my baby's anniversary.
Oh, it's just my anniversary?
Oh, it's my anniversary too? Well, happy anniversary to us.
Happy anniversary,
I know, we married and stuff. Ain't that something? 30 years ago, well, 29 years ago from jumping the broom. So we are down here enjoying our 29th wedding anniversary. That's what we down here for. And when I say business, that's business. That's business, right? Put in some work. No, but really though, that's why we down here, because everybody probably like, what are you doing in Florida and Ian coming? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. She over here, she's so relaxed and comfortable, she ain't gonna come on camera.
Hey, y'all.
Say it again.
Hey, that's all I got for you.
Yeah, she ain't coming like this. That's for me. That's for me right there. So, yeah, you just speak up when you want to speak up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I just wanted to touch base with y'all and make sure everybody is okay. Just Dorsha said she's singing, it's our anniversary. Yeah. But definitely, everybody, please be careful. Watch your tail feather. Practice your preps. And I hope to see everybody at the next Practice Our Preps event, because next time we're going to actually be showing a lot of things that we do instead of just coming together this time. Next time, we're all going to be practicing our preps together. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate everybody here. You know, the love is strong. Let me see. It was something else I had to tell y'all too. It was something else that I had to tell you. It was important. I can't think of it. But any questions before I go? Say they definitely should keep. Thank you so much, Anita. Eco said, did you bring anything to keep cool? No, no, I didn't, brother. That's the only thing I didn't bring. The only thing, now, I did bring my Bouge RV 53 quart refrigerator freezer that can plug into one of these generators, just in case our food, the refrigerator back there ain't gonna be no good if the power go out. The power did blink. Was that yesterday I said or today? That was this morning. The power blinked. And I was like, that ain't good. They got here in this letter telling us to fill up our bathtubs and fill up our sinks with water and everything else. Close your drapes. Stay inside. Stay in the interior area of the room, away from the windows. And they got stuff, save your water so you need to flush the toilet or something. But I got this kitty litter. I'm going to work that kitty litter to death. Do not go outside until the resort management teams gives the all clear. So, let me see. Due to the extreme weather conditions out of our control, we will not be providing any compensation due to these inconveniences. There is a very good chance that we will lose power, phone, television, and internet service during this storm. So that's the letter that was passed out today, right? So they telling you in a nutshell, good luck with that. If you stick around, good luck. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I remember it was something important I had to tell you. If you end up leaving, if you end up bugging out, and you end up getting out of here, being on the road can be even more dangerous sometimes than staying. But just like in Walmart, everybody has the same last minute idea. Nobody has been preparing. Nobody has practiced. Nobody know what they're doing. So you got a bunch of people in Walmart panicking, buying up stuff they don't even need, buying up stuff they don't even want because they think that's gonna save their life. It's a line. They're handing out water. They got the water. All the way back in the back room, and they're giving that out a few at a time. Like there's a limit. Like you can get a pack of water. They're controlling the water because that's how bad it's supposed to get, right? Now the same thing go for out there on that road. What you think you gonna do? Bugging out ain't always that simple. Do you live in Florida? I just got on. If you on that road and you don't got no food, you don't have any water, you don't have anything. I'm going to show you what I was telling y'all real quick about how many generators did you bring? 4. Big ones too. I was like, I'm not playing. If it happened, we're going to need power. We're going to need real power. And this will, if your power is out, you can't charge it. Hurricane, solar panels ain't going to do you no good. So you got to sip that power. You got what needs to be charged. My earbuds don't need to be charged. All my laptops and MacBooks don't need to be charged. My iWatch don't need to be charged. You got to be careful on what you're charging, right? Because you may need that to end up saving your life or keep you going some longer. You don't need the big screen TV plugged in. That's ridiculous. Okay? Your two-way radios, that need to be charged up. Your GoPro cameras do not need to be charged up. It's certain things you're wasting your power and your stored energy on that do not need to be powered up, do not need to be charged. Keep your phone charged at all times just in case you can't get a signal. That's really all I could really think to keep charged up. Your weather band radio. We got all of that in our bug out bags right now. So what needs, what was that? Right, what needs to be prioritized electricity-wise? That's completely up to you. What do you need electricity wise? Now, I'm gonna even show you. I even brought my stove from camp. I brought all my stoves. I'm gonna show you right now. Just a few of them. Because using my electricity, my solar power to use my solar power to cook is ridiculous. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can use, I showed y'all this at camp. Let me just bring you down here so I can show you, okay? This is one of those Stanley Cups that a few people won at the camp meeting. Okay, this will give me a chance to really show you how this works. Now, this has gas, not gas, but it has camp fuel in it. It has fuel in it. So you will light this, you will light that camp fuel, and it'll turn into a little stove. Now with this is what y'all want so you can get the chance to learn how it works. With that, this little camp stove come with this stand. Thank you, Boney G. Say happy anniversary, King and Queen Lid. You are my favorite, latest, greatest, my latest inspiration. You take all of me. Thank you for that. Black Tropical Homestead said, we're freeze-drying meals to have emergency, lightweight, and just needed water reconstitution. There you go. There you go. Right, it's just, all it is a sterno. It's the same thing. And here's the stand. Let me just drop you down here. You take all of me. I've been so many places, seen so many things, but I know they the one got me singing it. As precious than you. No? Okay, she said no on that. Now this is one of them, okay? And it come with 2 cups. I got a lighter in there. Stanley make this. I'm just throwing a few things at you that's easy to. These 2 do not go with this. But I made a little combo pack because they were so dope. So this is what I do. This has a rubber seal in it so it doesn't leak, and it fits right down inside those cups. And then I put my top back on, lock that down, and I put this stove grill under there, and it came with a little pouch that I'll probably use for something else, but this is all I've been doing. Now this is one way to do this, okay? Now, here's another one that I love this. Same cup, same system, but this is the other thing that some people want at the camp is the little stove. I know y'all was like, what is this? All you do is open this up. I showed y'all this years ago, but here it is again. And this is why I like this one so much, okay? Because you can use this one, which sometimes this is hard to find. The thing that was sweet about this is you can use it on here, and you can also use the adapter that comes with it and use that on the big green cans that you can find anywhere. So I'm gonna demonstrate this real quick. I'm gonna use the green can. There you go, tighten that on. Just screw it onto the green can. Just a quick little demonstration. This is what a lot of people want at the camp. And I know y'all was ready to see how it works. Here's your cup that you literally set right on top to boil your water or heat up your soup. 9 times out of 10 is for your water. These little feet come out too. Get them up. Ain't no water in here, so it's hard to stand up. But now, all you do is cut this on. Cut your gas on low. You hear it? Turn it down. Just like that. This is what we was using at camp. You heat up your water or heat up your food, eat it right out of here, drink right out of here. Or here's your different cups, okay? So that's how dope this is. And I was like, everybody need to see this. Now to turn that off, you just totally turn the little screw and it's off. All this fits right back together, okay? Take your little adapter that comes with it off. Close it back up. This just folds around like this. Close it up. I put it back in the cups. What's up, B Rich? What's up, my brother? Thank you, man. Put the adapter back in. Put the lighter that I keep in there back in there with it. I put this back in here. Put the lid back on. That's what you want. I just did a super quick introduction, and it can do the same thing with this without the adapter, with the smaller gas. Now, since I was here, I brought propane stove, just in case you don't know. And I'm just showing y'all this because some folks was like, what is this, or how do you use it? And I didn't get a chance to show you how you use it. Now this still smells like smoke from camp. So I'm just showing you just a quick, okay? This is from Magellan. This is from Academy Sports, but I also got some from Coleman, where you can get from anywhere. And this is it. Y'all saw me do some canning on this, right? And this comes with, you get these little cans of butane gas to go in them, okay? I got one in there already, and it just simply slides in here. I wish I could show you. It slides in here, and now you lock it down like this. It's locked in, right? Close your little flap. Now watch this. You turn it all the way. It's just like a gas grill. Watch. Now you cooking with gas, literally. There you go. Now you can cook and do whatever you need to do in a grill down situation. Always make sure you unlock that can or it'll slowly seep out. I'm showing y'all this because this is stuff you need with you, especially if you living in a place like this where you always get bad weather like this, and you know good and well that you're gonna have to use this stuff. This stuff ain't gonna sit in your garage. All my Floridians, Georgians, Carolinians, y'all know good and well this stuff won't collect dust. It won't collect spider webs because we use this stuff constantly, because we always got power outages. We always got gas outages. We always have water shortages. These are things that need to be in your house at all times. Yes, are they fancy? Yes, they are. Are they convenient? Yes, they are. If you don't know how to rub two sticks together and make a fire, then you need to be looking into some of this stuff. Okay? So, any carbon monoxide danger with either of those stoves. I don't trust any gases, so what you would do is open a window or something. So I don't trust any gas. Is you looking for smoker hunters?
Yeah.
You smell anything? You better go out there while it's fresh. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what we got going on. So I just wanted to throw that at y'all real quick. I said I was gonna be 30 minutes, it's 40, almost 45 minutes. Any questions before I go? So is that the only kind of fuel that you can use with the stove? Yes. They do have some that have adapters like the other one I showed you, but those cost a fortune and it's not even worth it. Do you have a gas generator? If not, is there any reason why? Yes, I do not have a gas generator with me. My Honda, I don't. It's because where you gonna get gas at? I went to go top up today and they ran out of gas. Anybody here in Florida, they're running out of gas at all of the gas stations because everybody is stuck on the highway with their car running, and everybody is coming from all the way in the Keys, Miami, and coming up north. Everybody's running out of gas. So I went to 2 pumps before I could even get gas, and it trickled. Luckily, I was only down a quarter of a tank. If you don't have gas, this is where I told you gas generators are a blessing and a curse. Solar generators are a blessing and a curse. Because if ain't no sun out, you in some trouble. If there's a gas shortage like it is right now because everybody is buying the gas up, you're in trouble, right? I got 10 gallons of gas. The reason I have the 10, I keep saying 10, I got 20 gallons of gas. The reason I have 20 gallons of gas, it ain't gonna be for no generator. That 20 gallons of gas is for my vehicle just in case I have to get out of there, right? Again, prioritize. It's a priority what you're using your fuel for. You can either use it to run a generator, and that generator is running, eating up that fuel just to charge your little lights and little gadgets, versus, man, you need this fuel to get you another 200 miles. That's way more important than that gas generator. Where I made the bug out trailer with the solar panel on top of it. So while I'm going down the road, my generators are always charging, even on a cloudy day. So we got to prioritize, and we got to think a little bit slicker than that. Okay. Said, when are you gonna leave? I don't plan on leaving unless it gets weird. Will Blue Eddy charge my refrigerator? I don't know which Blue Eddy you have. I don't know what kind of refrigerator you have. I would love to answer your question though. Let me see. You can't bring gas generator inside. No, you can't bring the gas generator inside, but I got a front porch and I got a patio out here. It would work, but it's gonna be annoying. It might get stolen. Listen, that's the other part of this that we don't talk about. During a grid down situation, if you got a gas generator sitting outside and it gets stolen, what you gonna do? Right? That solar, you could throw that panel anywhere and nobody can see it, while your generator is on the inside. Which panels work best on a cloudy day? I don't know, Rich Dad. That's one you're gonna have to do some research on. I can't tell you the best. They all will generate power. How much? That's you got to do your research on that. Is your Bourgeois discount still valid? Yes, and if you wait just a few more days, I got an even better deal than that coming for the all Bourgeois everything. My code everybody was like, your code ain't working. My code for Energizer, I just redone it. My code for Bourgeois I just redone it, and I got a couple more. My code for Hemingway, just redone it. It's another one. Y'all see. So I had to redo all of that, okay? It was a system reset. So after one sale, now it's another sale, and now I'll be able to give even better codes, better discounts. Gas generators can be heard, makes you a target when everyone else is out of gas. Very true. Very true. Rachel said, oh, good, because I'm looking for a good camp refrigerator. Everybody know I had my set power, I had my Bourgeois, I had everything at camp. This is why I tell y'all, come out, practice your preps with us. Come practice your preps. So you will see, like everybody saw, this ain't easy as it seemed. You got all this equipment. Number one, if you don't know how to use it, you're gonna have a problem. Number two, you got all this equipment and it fails. What are you gonna do? My brother's tent failed. If something happened to his tent, where he literally had to get up and go buy another tent. All of that we have to think about. You know, the what ifs really happen. Let me see, new to prepping, how many solar panels will it take to power a standard double door refrigerator? I'm not sure, Lance. But we'll work on that with you, okay? Ali say, I'll be at the next prep out. Man, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to see you. And Danny's Healing Garden. I can't wait to meet y'all then. Let me see. Oh, Kim, what's up, Kim? What's going on, little sister? Say, forgot my cord to the generator. Thank you. Kim Atkins. Should I? Okay. My friend left, I know. My friend brought her generator, her Blue Eddy EB3A, left the cord. No cord, no solar panels. What you gonna do? You gotta sip that power. So that Blue Eddy EB3A is 268 watt hours. You got 268 watts. If you're using a 100-watt item, you got 2 hours and some change, about 2.5 hours. So you got to sip that power. Everything has to be critical what you're using that for. Let me see. You good now, Kim? Okay, cause sister, I did a lot of editing. That's all I can say. I had to do a lot of editing on the video. I wanted you in there so bad. Okay. Let me see. How you doing, Emil? Let me see. So, okay. Do I got any questions about what you should be getting ready to do? Any whatsoever? Thank you so much, I can't pronounce your last name. Thank you so much. I'm just hoping everybody is ready. Everybody is good. Everybody is, okay, let me see. The Sandman says hunker down. No, don't tell nobody to hunker down if that ain't what they planning to do. That ain't good advice, my friend. Do you give prep kits for kids? Well, let me back that up. Do you give the preps for kids? The preps for kids should be no different from for you. I mean, food, water, clothing, shelter, fire. You know, it's no, I've gotten that question several times, but it shouldn't be too much different from an adult, but you know, you're going to have adult things in your bug out bag that you need. As a woman, you may need feminine products in yours where your child may not. But other than that, the basic essentials, food, water, fire, shelter, clothing, that's what they should have in their bags too. And of course, let them be able to carry it. Let me see. I don't know how to start a fire. Okay, you can work on that. So what kind of brand was the mini gas burner? Patrick, Fernandina Beach. The mini gas burner was a Magellan. Thank you, Ali and Danny's Healing Garden. Your prepping is always personal. When we say that, we're saying it has to fit to you. The things that in my bug out bag, you may think it won't work for you. Okay? It may not work for you. So you have to know what you need for your personal health, your situation, what's going in your bag. You may have medications or a disability that you need to pay attention to. So I can't do that. Remember, your bug out bag will start with the basics: fire, water, shelter, clothing. Start out with those basic ones and then build around that. Emergency. Fire, water, shelter, clothing, emergency, like your first aid kit. And then build the rest around that. Build the rest around that, okay? That's how that works. You don't want to just start out like put a whole bunch of drills and saws and hammers and stuff like that in there first, and then try to fit food in there. You're going to have a problem. Now, that's very important. A small blow-up boat came in very handy during Hurricane Harvey. I got those, you know, those mats you lay out in the pool because they fold up so small, but they end up being so big. I got them in our bags. Char P said, evacuate if you can. Yes, evacuate if you can. And if you cannot evacuate, then make sure you're ready for what's to come, because it's not going to be cute. Either way. And here's one, if you got family members that they're alone, if you got family members somewhere, y'all might want to all come together. If you plan on staying, y'all all come together as a team in one location to the best of your ability. You know, you may have an auntie over there by herself, a grandma, a grandfather over there by themselves. Everybody need to come together. Tell everybody, man, bring y'all food and let's meet at, we call our main house where we're gonna go the mothership. Everybody meet at the mothership. That's where it go, right? Everybody meet here, all right? So, that's right, Ollie and Danny's Healing Garden. Is you safer in a group. Everybody, it's gonna be some Rambos out here, and them the ones you really wanna stay away from. Them Rambos, I can do it myself, I don't need nobody. Stay away from them. Stay away from them folks. Because when you get people like that, that's egotistical and is narcissist, and next thing you know, you got somebody fighting against the whole machine. What EcoFlow do you have? I have the EcoFlow Delta 1800 rather. Let me see. If you don't, TLC in the garden say, if you don't have to evacuate and have to go to the attic to get away from flooding indoors, take an axe with you in case you have to, I know what you're saying, cut through the roof, cut your way out. Amen. Amen for that. Let me see. Crystal says, if you can't evacuate, get to one of the shelters. Do the best you can to be prepared. I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but the whole reason of us prepping and getting ourselves together, because those shelters get weird. And sometimes those shelters cause more damage to the human than the actual storm does. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, some of those shelters and places to go, like meeting in camps, encampments, or you get what I'm saying without saying it, that does more harm to people than the storm does sometimes, because a lot of weird stuff go on in them places. Okay, that's the part where we're trusting in humanity, and that's when a lot of times humanity fails us, because when such a situation happens like this, right? It ain't the loss of your rights. It's the loss of it's not the loss of your rights being in a shelter. It's the fact that they don't pick and choose the bad guy from the good guy, who's going in the shelter and who ain't. Everybody is going in there. So you're put in the same shelter, if we will, as murderers, rapists, gangsters, pedophiles, thieves, arsonists, monsters. The good people are put in the same shelters as monsters, and that's something to think about. Let that be your very last resort. If you have been prepping, like we said, I've been saying, get a tent, get your tents together, have some shelter together, get your tarps together. I've been doing and talking about this all these years because this is the stuff I would not want to be in a shelter, because you don't know who you got to be laying next to, sitting next to. Everybody there is not there to help you, and some people end up going to those shelters because they see easy prey. Think about this. The place to go would be shelters for a monster, because everybody that ends up in a shelter, you don't even have to do the math. Everybody is at their weakest moment of their lives at that time. You are displaced. You are hungry. You are cold. You are wet. You are exposed. You have nothing. People may be lost from your camp or your family or your, so everybody is spread out. There's random children everywhere. A monster's paradise. A monster's paradise. That's why I always talk against them. I'm not saying they're not, some good people are not there to help you, because they are, but you're being put in the same bowl with the monsters, the predators, the pedophiles, the rapists. Those people, they don't even need help. Some of them don't. They gravitate towards that because it's a feeding frenzy. It's a feeding ground, because nobody in this shelter can help themselves. Did you see what I said? Nobody in them. The word shelter, come here to get away, help. That means everybody in here cannot defend themselves. They cannot protect themselves. I'm at the weakest moment. I'm displaced from my family, friends, and loved ones. So everybody in that is displaced and vulnerable. It's a feeding frenzy. You hear me? It's like a school of shark on top of a school of tuna. They don't even have to hunt hard. They don't have to use no energy to hunt no more. Oh, did I leave out? And it's dark. I've heard from friends some of the most horrible things that happened to them inside these camps, especially Hurricane Katrina. In those camps, listen, the things that happened in some of those camps during Hurricane Katrina messed a lot of people's head up. They were scared of the storm, and the storm was bad. But what happened inside of those camps messed them up here. So don't ever think that just because you got into a camp and you know, they giving you medications and stuff like that, they cannot tend to everybody, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Food, water, or otherwise, medication, nothing. When you get in those camps, you still kind of on your own. You better have something with you, or you're at the mercy of whatever they can do for you, or you may end up being so hungry, one of the monsters might have a sandwich and be like, you want this sandwich, don't you? Look like your kid is kind of hungry. You want that kid to eat, don't you? They wave that sandwich in your face. You gonna do something you ain't gonna be able to live with yourself after it. Okay? I'm telling you the facts, and I'm telling you information from things I know and from people I know personally. Right? So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get on out of here. I said an hour, it's been over 3 minutes over an hour. I'm gonna get out of here. Everybody, please be safe. I got the video coming. I'm working on it the best I can. It's still uploading. I hope I can upload the video again before the storm come. But if you can stay and you ready to stay, go for it. Other than that, get the heck out of here. But be safe on them streets, because it can be just as deadly trying to bug out as it is staying and hunkering down, okay? So everybody, I love you. Leah Farmer 73. Be safe. Happy anniversary, honey. Happy anniversary to everybody with anniversaries in this month. I love y'all. I will keep you posted, and I'm going to be getting in touch with my family just down here. I got Crafty Mom. I got Supreme Family Garden. I got Eco Neighbor and Gigi's Homestead. And Starduster too. I think, I don't know who's bugging out and who's staying, so I'm going to be in touch with everybody and seeing what's going on, all right? All my people in Georgia and the Carolinas, watch out, because it's coming up there too, all right? So me going home, it won't even do no good. I'll just be driving in it, all right? Everybody have a wonderful night. Live from 73. Stay safe. I love you. Good night. Guava.